Namaste. In 1999, Nelson Mandela was inaugurated as the first African president of South Africa. In his inaugural address, he quoted Marianne Williamson as he said that you are powerful beyond measure. You are powerful beyond measure. The greatest power in the universe resides on the inside of you. I am Dr. Dennis L. Waters, the author of I Will Restore, a ministry of healing for individuals who have been impacted by physical and sexual abuse. And I want to invite you to a journey of self-discovery, a journey to discover what excites you, a journey to discover what you are passionate about, a journey in which you unlock the prison doors behind which you have hidden yourself from yourself, so that you might set yourself free, that you might fly, that you might find life's yes. I want to invite you to this journey where you can find out what excites you, what you're passionate about, to set yourself free. And I want to do that by virtue of a person and a place. I want to show you a person and a place where you can find the key that will unlock the prison doors so that you can be free to be you. Now the person is Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith. I was first introduced to Dr. Beckwith by virtue of the movie, the DVD, the audio, the book entitled The Secret in 2006. He's the individual that had braids. But it was only in 2008 when I had a life-changing event that occurred in my life, when I wanted something so desperately. I had to have a real conversation with the real God, that I entered into this journey of self-discovery. And then I was led step by step to meet Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith. Step by step, I bought his books. I read them, took notes, entered into the practices that are recorded in the books. I then took classes online, and finally I went to Agape International Spiritual Center, of which he is the founder and the director, in Los Angeles, California, Culver City, California, and actually met the man. What did I see when I met the man? I saw an individual who was willing to go to depths and levels of himself, willing to go to depths and levels of God inside of himself that I had been afraid to go to, willing to go there. And for 2 days, I watched this individual as he carried on a dialogue, a conversation with God, with us, and with himself. I watched him and listened as he went deeper and went higher, that he might reveal who he really was, what excited him, what breathed him, what he was passionate about. I watched him, and what did I see? I saw a man who was a man of integrity. He was an integer. He was an individual who was at one with himself, at one with God, at one with the Christ inside of him, at one with himself. He was unafraid. He was courageous. He was someone who was unafraid to go on this journey of self-discovery. No matter what he encountered, no matter what he witnessed, he was willing to approach it and to look at it and to consider and to watch it and to make his decision, not based on what is happening in the environment around him, what is happening on this three-dimensional level, but willing to make decisions, courageous enough to make decisions about his life from the fourth dimensional level. He was a man who was in integrity with himself. He was courageous. He was willing to have the dialogue with himself, with God, with us, with all, and to bring forth. I saw this individual, saw the courage, saw the integrity, saw the at one-ment. And as I listened to him for 2 days, he did this dialogue, this conversation on the emerging edge of new thought. For 2 days, I watched him until finally it came to the moment in time where he asked me the question, what excites you? What is it that you are passionate about? What is it that breathes you, that gives you life? And because I had seen him, his integrity, his courage, his spirit, the light that had lit the dark jungle of Africa, because I had seen this in him, I then was able to find it within myself. I was no longer afraid to take the journey of self-discovery because I had seen it in him. And so I want to invite you to take the journey. I want to invite you to take the challenge. I want to invite you to invite yourself and then accept the invitation to Conversations on the Emerging Edge of New Thought, that you might discover you. God bless you. I am Reverend Dr. Dennis L. Waters, the author of I Will Restore, the founder and president of I Will Restore Ministries Incorporated, and the founder and president of Spirit of Victory and Praise International Spiritual Center of Truth, what we call Agape Mid-Atlantic. And because of the fact that I've taken the journey and am taking the journey, I know that you'll be benefited by coming to Conversations on the Emerging Edge of New Thought, meeting the person at the place. You be there.